Share it on any platform you deem fit, and if you haven't already, follow me here on Rumble and be here when I'm going live, which is normally 2 p.m. Amsterdam time every day. And please also do support me through the PayPal, Patreon, Gifts and Go, links in the description box below, or send me a super chat over at the Rumble live chat, or subscribe to my channel, support me that way. Any support would be greatly appreciated. Right. Weather today is kind of mixed. There's plenty of clouds around. There you go. But also some nice blue sky in between. Like, lots of clouds, not very big ones. Like yesterday, those clouds did actually eventually deposit their rain. So it did rain for a bit in the night. And yeah, there's like this atmosphere of relief potentially from the plants. It's just very pleasant day today. I'm really enjoying it. Rosemary plants doing great. Mint plants. Oh, there's something growing there. It's not growing very quickly, but it's there. Little buds, but they're not like exploding all over the place or anything. But there are just little buds there, so yeah, it's not dead yet. Right. It is Tuesday, the 22nd of April 2025. Temperatures 14 degrees Celsius, 69% humidity, 10% precipitation, 13 kilometers an hour wind, and more of the same in the coming week. So it says by next Sunday it will become much warmer. We'll see. Right. So I hope everybody's having a great day and had a great day. I feel pretty good. Got some croissants. Because I was hungry and I really felt like having one. For good old time's sake. Even though it's just a regular croissant. Alright. So there you go. Woo. Ah, got crumbs all over me. So yeah. I'm doing pretty good. Thinking about what to talk about. Been watching more of that series, The Discovery of Witches, and I mean, I'm like captivated. It is really interesting, and they just put a lot of different things and lores into it. It's just very noticeable. It almost feels like the series is like a D&D book of this kind of thing, where they just like did research, put it all like basically assuming it's all real in a serious way, and then actually making something interesting with it. I really like the style of it. I just do. And it's strange. Like, it's just something I've never really seen before like this. I don't know what to compare it with, other than like the themes and the plot setup. It's just interesting. I don't know. It is like a huge mix, but I mean, this is like this series that 20 years ago I would have been like whoa, this is super awesome. It's like what I was into back then. Seems to be all in there. It makes like this, watching this series makes me want to play, like to do a role-playing game with that. Not LARPing, but like sort of a tabletop game. Like it makes me want to play that world. It's fascinating. Anyway, I'm into it. Didn't expect that. I mean, 5 years ago, this would have kind of scared me. Like, my Dark World visions would just be haunting me and all that, and now it's like, whoa, this is really epic. I'm into it. Right. So, what else? What else? Right, so it seems like that supposed Sleepy House character was indeed a fake one. There's no Sleepy House in Owen Benjamin's chat at all. So yeah, I called that. Just looking around, seeing if there's something out there that could work. Eight York Hunt. Okay. You love croissants too? I bet you do. Oh, that hits the spot. Which is great. I don't know, maybe I'm just not really gonna talk about a subject today. I don't know, but I'm sure that now that I've decided this, something will shoot in there and I'll just get going. I know how that works. Oh, they're still drilling. I mean, I don't know how long they're gonna keep it up, but they've been at it for like a month. You almost gotta wonder if they're like also building a basement or something. But no, they're just completely totally redoing the interior, like all of it, every thinkable part of it. Really, it's one of those days. Right, so if you really like me eating a croissant, then support me, and I'll get us a croissant every day. It'll just cost a bit. Let's see. Yeah, that'll cost a super chat of exactly 65 euros. And then I can get a croissant every day. And I mean, I do actually take requests like that. I know I say like any support is unconditional, but that's really like in case of emergencies. Like when I need it for food right now kind of thing. But in general, you can do that. I mean, yeah, you're not gonna make me eat something that I don't eat or want to eat, but if you're like, yeah, I like that he eats a croissant, 65 euros. And eat a croissant on every show. Probably at the start. So I am open for that kind of thing, you know? Right? Just saying. I mean, the coffee I'll just take. If you could sponsor me too, say like, oh, I like it that you drink coffee. Okay. That'll be like 30 euros or something, roughly. That'll probably cover it. Maybe even less. Well, whatever. Will it pay you back? No. Of course not. It's called support. Not lending money to eat, okay, dipshit? The fuck you think you are? What, think I'm gonna borrow from some random online person? Some chat participant? Really? No. No, I'm just fine. Right, it looks like the whole story about the Pope. Yeah. It's like nobody really cares. I mean, he was not a very beloved guy and like a Jesuit and all that, which the popes aren't even supposed to be that. I mean, me saying that now is like, oh, really? Oh, never knew that. It's like I've only been thrown at with videos, like 50 videos over the course of a day that all lay out every single detail and objection and whatever background that ever was about it. So everybody probably already knows everything about it now. And they're like, okay, we're done. We don't care anymore. Move on. Are you banned? Bye, bitch. Oh, guess what? My chat's empty again. What the hell was I talking about? Yeah. Pope. Dead. It's ridiculous. I mean, in that sense, like the entire Catholicism to me is ridiculous. Not that the content of the religion, what people do necessarily even is ridiculous, but it's like it was designed basically as a trap or as a fence for sheep. And in that sense, it has a function, but you gotta wonder, when you build a fence, will that make animals turn into sheep? Or if the fence wasn't there, would they not just become like that, right? So it just existing could literally be conjuring for people, enabling them to become sheep. So you gotta wonder, right? Because Jesus literally verbally recommended against it. Like, he was against churches. It's like the people are the church. Where three of us meet, that's where I am. Right? And I'm sorry, I'm not a biblical scholar, so I'm gonna like just paraphrase everything basically. Like, I'm all about the spirit of it, right? Like the spirit of the law. I'm all about the spirit of Jesus. The intention, what it means, what he said, what has happened. And the irony of Jesus' recommendations and views being like the supposed pinnacle of a religion, being declared God by that religion, and then preceded by a giant hierarchy that tells people how it is, when Jesus specifically was there to like help you find it inside of you. So it's like the church is having something on its pedestal that is like God to them, but what they tell and make people do is exactly the opposite in many ways, and people don't even realize it. I mean, that's a magic trick, a big one, really big magic trick, like to hold the truth right in plain sight and then contradict everything about it, and then making people think that that is doing what the thing that's hidden in plain sight wants. Like, that's basically the magic trick of it. It's crazy. Right? Doesn't make all Catholics evil. Absolutely not. A lot of them are like, oh, fuck that. They're like, that's like some kind of this is gangster shit or something. It's like some mafia, whatever. That's how they think about it. And they're like, I don't want to have anything to do with that. Totally get it. Raquel Zero, no doubt. Not yet, dude. I just started 20 minutes. Still trying to figure out what to talk about. I'm just going. A lot of my shows, I only figure out what the title is like after an hour. Especially when I'm very inspired. Because I just keep going. Scattered, but I am inspired though. It's good to bring forth these ideas because this is something that I've been onto for at least 5 years now. Like, really, I knew there was something wrong with it. I knew it's like, oh, Catholic Church is like the enemy in spiritual ways. Like something wrong with it. It's like Lucifer. But I mean, what the hell does that even mean, right? Well, I figured out how. And I just basically described how the trick works, how it is Luciferian. Right? But again, Catholics, a lot of them might know this. Like, oh, the devil's at the throne kind of thing. So just be wary. It's just like, what are you going to do about it? Absolutely fucking nothing. You just know what is what, right? Actually being inside of the Catholic Church, if you really understand and follow Jesus's advice, that will actually like defend you. That will secure you against the devil that you notice is at the top, at the helm, right? That works. It works. Right, so on one hand, I have a lot of sympathy with Catholics. On the other hand, I know it's literally like of the devil. But at the same time, I really am fascinated by that it's also like grafted in so much paganism and old magic and all that. Like, I'm just fascinated by the craft of it. And in my mind, I sort of even imagined, like, I want to like just redo it. I want to do it something like that. Like a new religion, but that's very artful and just like esoteric, trying to rewrite a story for the mind, but of this age. Like how to give a stable hold in a time of chaos where demonic seductions like grow ever darker and all around you. Right? My spiritual faith, my developments, I make it to hold on to knowing what is what, to be stable. Like that's what I do it for. For myself, first and foremost, and for others that might have a similar experience with the world. I mean, like really this truther stuff is very painful because like everything is fucked. So much is really fucked. But if you then totally obsess over it, then then you are just in hell. And when you're like feeling like everything is fucked and there's literally nothing you can do ever, then like it wears on you, and then before you know it, you don't have any feelings about anything anymore. It's all just bitter. And then over time, that kind of turns you into a devil. Not that you become like really fiendish, but it destroys you, and then you don't have any feelings, and when you don't have any feelings, then you don't have any care, and then there comes very little drive to actually manifest positive things. So, how do you craft knowledge and explain it in a way that you can face the reality of things, the depths of the esoterics, and the painfulness of it, and like how not easy it is, like how unbelievably difficult it actually really is in the depths of it to try to change something, because everything has a really good reason to be the way it is. Like it's logically crystallized into what it is. It's already in a balance. Like it's not sometimes on the surface when you first discover how deep things go, you just think, oh, I could just correct it. No, everything has a reason the way it is. It's much more complicated to actually apply a change in some way. You have to understand everything first. You can't change anything you don't understand. So how do you create an overview and methods and mindsets that can be used as an anchor to hold on to as a form of stability and balance and wisdom in the face of actually seeing the depths of evil? Like a compass as you're going like into another dimension. And that's kind of like my life's work. And it can't be defined in a formula or a physical object. It's just the way I explain things. The way that my insights crystallize. It's very similar to what Rudolf Steiner did, like with all his works. And like, I have a lot of catching up to do in that sense, because that man is so manifested, it's unbelievable. The depths with which he put it all down, just for people to understand. Well, I don't have to just make everything just for people to understand and know what's there. It's also there to hold on, so that you have a purpose on top of understanding it. A purpose that transcends any group or contemporary interest. More like a way of being. A way to be on the path. And in that sense, I'm also inspired by Christ. I'm inspired by a lot of things. By Christ, Jesus, in that book, but also by Rudolf Steiner, and the depths of the spirit mechanics that he revealed. And that's what I use. All right. How the hell am I going to put this in the title? This is... Okay, I guess I already figured it out. That was quick. I mean, like, how am I gonna figure out what to call this? And it just immediately in one go rolls out, and there it is. It's one of those days, I told you so. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh, boom, it's right there. I'm talking. It's working. Alright. Oh. Title error there. Let me correct that. Complicated. What the hell is a complicated? That sounds complicated. Don't make things too complicated. It's just confusing. Alright, the complicated, esoteric nature of the Catholic Church, the path between Jesus Christ and Rudolf Steiner. So yeah, there you go. With my motivations, with the esoteric whys, how I'm trying to progress what is already there, which I think is like the best sources and that I understand. And I mean, there's got to be tons of people that are like, oh, you're into that? Yeah, sounds fascinating. I don't really get it too much. I totally get that you at that. Like, I was built to do that. When I originally heard Rudolf Steiner being read out for the very first time ever, when I was like 8 or something, I was like jolted. Like, that's me. I said that. Like, it's like I remember that coming out of me. It's just absolutely surreal experience. And ever since that happened, it's like a snare that hit me. It's like the first time I really got tapped into the dark world. Consciously, and not just in dreams. Just felt this connection reaching forward in time and back. Yeah. I'm so glad I'm now at a point where I can actually talk about dark world stuff and just not be afraid anymore. Because, I mean, I went there too in times when I was not really doing too well spiritually. Had gotten a lot of damage. Like, really hated myself for my failures that I perceived to have committed in the process of what I was doing. spiritually, and like that resulted in a lot of basically demons and burdens overcoming me in that experience on the other side. It's like a whole period. It's like absolutely terrible. Being confronted with like the horrible things that happen in this world with satanic shit. Like I just was like, my spirit was like forced to simulate that or something. To go through it is absolutely horrendous. Because again, it's not protected. It's absolutely insane. But now for a while I've been able to build out of it, spiritually stabilize, and like I'm not damaged in that way anymore. I understand the purpose of it, of what had happened, and like the point of my failure. Basically the trophy. Because a failure is only a failure if you never understand it why. If you never grow anything out of it that will neutralize the cause of the failure. And understanding why you failed and what it means is like a really big part of it. And that took a long time to face any of it. And by failure, it's a very esoteric, vague notification. It's really more about feelings, about a very widespread process that was basically spiritual, esoteric research, with a lot of which was purely internal. So it's not like me reading through books. I have read through some books, but only to understand their pattern. So I knew what the point was and where the mindsets of those who wrote it were and why they did it. Because that's what I was interested in. Like when I read something, I get really quickly bored about basically what a book is about. I just want to know what the person that wrote it was about and why they wrote it like this. And like, even as I'm reading it, what makes it actually great? What is the trick that makes it great and enjoyable? That kind of the sub mechanics, the spirit mechanics, the spiritual metadata, as I like to call it. That's always like, I got really bored from all surface things. I know people out there are like endlessly amused by it, and they use that for a long time because that's like, yeah, that's what everybody gets to see, and then you master it and then it becomes your thing. I just want to look further beneath all the time. Just all the time. And I do it all the time. It's so standard. Like I look in between at all times. So people are like preoccupied, and they can just figure out what they're preoccupied with, like where are they at in their minds. It's almost like telepathy, but it's more empathy. It's more like sizing up their feelings and their energy level, and then estimating through sizing up their character over time as to what is actually happening. You could also just call it human lore. And I'm getting better at it all the time. Because I'm actually really enthusiastic about it. I'm figuring out now that I'm much older, like I can actually become really good at this. I wish I was as good when I was much younger, but I just wasn't. I had too many obstacles, too many obsessions towards my own functions. So I didn't have room to really absorb other people's depths. It would like be painful because I was always just concerned like how I am not fitting into things. And that gets in the way of actually paying attention and thereby learning and building up the wisdom. So in that sense, I have a lot of catching up to do, and I am. And I'm just glad that it's working. Right. So, I'm having a very good day. I'm very inspired. don't forget to Rogan's it up if you're liking it. And if not, well, I don't give a shit. Because this is good stuff for me. And that's good enough for me. Because when it's good enough for me, it's good enough for me. I mean, can't be more straightforward than that. Right? But I'm sure that my online friends and colleagues and they like it. They will like this. They will find it interesting. Right. And if they want to join in, if they're not all hypnotized by now, then they can. They can just pop up, and you don't have to worry that you're, oh my god, I'm gonna disturb his train of thought. No, you're not. Don't give yourself too much credit, just because when you would talk about these things, you would have to be like, oh, I have to be very careful, or this train of thinking is disrupted. Yeah, with me, it is literally just second nature. Like, I do it, as I say, all the time. It's a continuous process. I wake up, this is what I think, like, this is what I do. It's more trouble for me to actually just put something down on the table to verbally talk about, because what I talk about, that is happening just all the time. Continuous, never ending. That is my thoughts. In that sense, I literally speak my mind as literal as it gets. Alright, so just speak up. And you can draw in something that you experienced as well. Right, because I'm sure that I'll remind a lot of people about experiences they've had, which are difficult to explain to other people. It's like one of my special talents, the ability to explain the complicated. It is a special talent. Like, nobody's gonna tell me that it's not real. Like, nobody. Like, the whole world could say, no, Arwin, you're delusional. Fuck you. I know that I'm specifically good at that. More than any person that I've ever met in my life. And I've looked. Oh, have I looked. Yeah. I basically became this because there was nobody like that. And I needed it. I became what I needed most. Okay. Ban for no reason. Because I never ban people for no reason. Oh. Do I sleep during the day? No, I don't sleep during the day. It's stupid. And why? That doesn't make any sense. Why would I sleep during the day because I'm scared of the dark? That literally makes no logical sense. No, I'm not scared of the dark. Absolutely not. I mean, I really enjoy daytime sunlight, but during the night it also has its special charm, right? Like, you see differently, you see more detail in ways. It awakens other parts of your brain activity, of your spirit. So when I get really enthusiastic, I usually tend to stay up later, because it starts really rolling at night. And then I have a lot of trouble like letting it go and then going to bed. And when I'm usually like have been sick or recovering, that's when I really enjoy the daytime. That's when I like really recharge and regenerate from it. I need that then. I need the daytime when I've actually like stumbled or gotten sick or something. But when I'm most fired up and most inspired, I usually end up staying up incredibly late and just like, because I just can't stop and let it go and go to bed. Just gotta keep going, keep going. And that'll be familiar to a lot of people, especially flat earthers in the first years. That's how it works. So I hope that answers your silly little question. My Dixie wrecked. Oh no. Gross. Yeah, that was intense. Hope everybody appreciated that first 40 minutes. I could do more, but I mean, these days, have I seen you in Worth Awake? Could be. I mean, a lot of people come by Earth Awakening, so yeah. I do remember a Dixie something in there, so that's probably you then, I guess. Ah, this is chill. Oh, my muscles feel so much better than they did yesterday already. Oh. Right, so don't forget to Rogan's it up, whoever's watching. 41 downvotes, so the trolls are piling on their bot army bullshit as usual. Right, because I mean, everybody always gets more downvotes than literally the amount of live watchers. Sure, there's no foul play in that, right? It's a genuine opinion of the crowd. Yeah, sure. Your name doesn't ring a bell. What, you just a troll asshole then? I mean, you're talking to me like you're having a joke against me. Oh, and I only have to figure out before I ban you? Is that it? I mean, is this all you do? Is this your life, dipshit? Really? You're not on screen anyway. Like, what the fuck are you whining about? You got a conversation? You want me to kick you out? For no reason? What? I got plenty of reason already. Huh? And I laid it all down. I laid it all down. Right. Yes, the Butthurt clan is already out and about today. Anybody else doesn't seem to be. What the fuck is that supposed to mean? Oh. You're gonna spam now. Wow, what a scum. What a fucking piece of shit. Literally started spamming. What a dickhead. Unbelievable. I mean, you're not gonna ruin what I put down, buddy. Doesn't work. Doesn't matter how fucking nasty you are. You can't ruin what I do. You just can't. Doesn't work. Yeah. I mean, the people that actually can do something with the depths of what I talk about, they don't even watch live. They watch at their own time, right? Because people have cycles. It's very rare that, like, people like me are very rare that are, like, always on that other level, always tapped in with it, or stumbling and just, like, weekend for a bit. But I'm just tapped in continually, and for other people it comes in phases which they have just like a short period in which they can assimilate a lot of that type of information, and then outside of it, it doesn't work. They're just doing more average stuff and family life and all that, so they have to watch things at their own pace. And people that watch my shows, like, they know that. So they're just like, okay, it's like Arwin time or something. Now I'm gonna watch some of his shit. And I heard some good things about this and that. They do like surface skimming. Probably looking through the title really helps. It does really help. My titles do actually reflect, like, usually how good a show is gonna be. The subject. Right? And if you follow me, I mean, I always keep going with processes and developments that I've, like, already started, like, a long time ago. This is definitely not the first time that I've talked about, like, the esoteric nature of the Catholic Church. That's been a process that's been going for, 5 years or something? It's hard to keep track even how long that's been. Just like a lot of the flat earth modeling and considerations with the rectangular looping and all that, that is also, like, that's already like 8 years or more old. I've just had a lot of time to refine and detail it. Find other ways to explain it. And observe people's responses to it, so that I can actually realize how it's been communicating, how that works, how people have taken what I've said, in order to maybe consider figuring out other approaches that might work better to optimize the communication of it. That's basically what I've been doing a lot. Right? Because the original idea, this already happened. Right? But it's not, with me, it's not about the idea, it's about how the hell am I going to communicate this? How will that work? Those are the actual challenges that I keep facing. And I mean, I have become very good at it. Better than I ever thought I could be. And nobody's gonna tell me that that's not real. I mean, it doesn't work. I know my abilities. And when I forget how good it is, then some genuine person actually gets to me and like talks to me. And through how their response, like I get reminded, like, holy shit, I really am that good. Like, I didn't believe it anymore. But you showed me that I am. That happens too, right? So even if I'm like down and I feel shitty about myself and I think that I'm not that good at anything, which happens, I mean, it's not really that I get sunk into it. I don't get depressed anymore, but I do have my little downers. Then I might forget that I can be really great. But intellectually, reasonably, I know. I just know. And when I'm weak, I know too. Even though I don't feel it or don't really believe it, I just know. So nobody's gonna tell me that I'm not good and make me believe it. It's just not gonna work. I know what I can do. Right? And then it's up to you if you want to utilize my ability. Or if you just want to be angry and just try to get to me somehow, make him triggered again, oh, because it makes everybody squirt, oh, they're just so ecstatic over my responses, oh my god, they've never seen anything like it, oh my god, we have to do that all the time. Literally, like, sexually addicted to me being like that. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with these people, but it just feels very gross every time. It's just insane. I trigger people with my intensity. Not with my intention, but just the intensity. Because I am intense. And communicating with other people can make me very intense. It's just the way that I am, and there's nothing that will ever change that. Right? If you're really oversensitive and you like what I talk about, you gotta find a way to shield yourself. Because if you don't, there will be moments where suddenly you find yourself being extremely shocked somehow. Because you let yourself be too vulnerable. And then in some spontaneous way, God did something stupid, triggered me, and then get a huge over-response. And then that over-response that I do will hurt you. It will hurt you emotionally. It will like really trigger people. It is what it is. It is how I am. There's literally nothing that I can do to prevent that. You have to prevent that. You have to know that that is what I am, how I work. I don't do it on purpose. You have to learn to shield yourself from that. Because if you don't, you're going to take it really personal, and then you're going to be like demonically obsessed fuckwit that's like lost every sense of their life and just stalks me every goddamn day online. Yeah? They're all triggered fuckwits that didn't have any shielding. I got to them. And now they're fucking obsessed with vengeance every goddamn day. Insane, psycho, sick people. I like to call them goblins. It's what they are. It's how they behave. No rest, no sensibility. Just sickness all the time. Right? Don't become those people. I'm really sensitive too. Yeah? That doesn't mean that I'm always going to be soft. It's just not going to happen. Get over it. You have to shield yourself for when I get intense. Or when I misread something and get really rough or harsh or foul-mouthed all of a sudden. Because I misunderstood something in the moment. I didn't understand how you tried to communicate something. It happens. I overreact too. You have to accept that that just happens. It's not even personal, even though it might seem personal to you in that moment. I can't help it. In face-to-face situations, that does not happen ever.
it's because of the text. I mean, I can read spiritual metadata. I can like almost be telepathic with people in the chat at times because I've been forced to do that. I had to develop that to size it up better. But still there is room for misunderstanding. It can't be helped. There's nothing I can do about it. Mistakes will be made. I'm not God, I'm not perfect. It's just gonna happen. Right? I mean, get these troll assholes all the time and they just make it more complicated, make me more paranoid. And then somebody that's real is gonna get in there and think that I'm like really great. And then suddenly I talk to them like they're a troll because I can't really tell. I can't really tell until we have a live video call. And most people just don't do that because they're scared or they're not really comfortable with how they really look in real world. They don't want to be perceived as they really are because then they can't get in their flow or whatever. And I mean, it's like, I am sorry, but it's not my fucking problem. If you can't even be the real you out there, then yeah, then it's just never gonna work between us. You have to be real. You have to be real about who you really are, or you can't deal with me. It's just a fact. You have to be real with yourself or this is not for you. Because where I go, it's a default. It's a default that you're truthful to yourself. That you have a mission to know, to consciously know yourself. And if you don't, if there's things about you that you just refuse to face, that you keep hiding for yourself, then I am going to trigger you enormously. Because I will just force you to look on the inside. I will force you because it's part of what I do. Because I look there, I'm going to draw you into looking there too, even when you don't want to. So if you do not have a mission to consciously know yourself, you shouldn't be here at all. Yeah, this is not the escape room where you could just blandly be entertained with mindless nonsense. Yeah, there's tons of video makers out there live every day that do that mindless bullshit all the time. Just go there then. This is where you're forced to figure yourself out. Because if you don't, you're gonna get fucked. Fucked by spirits. This is where you tap in. This is where you get to touch the other side. Because I'm touching it. And by you paying attention to me, you're gonna tap into the other side too. And if you have things you hit there, you're gonna face them. And it might not be pleasant. So know that when you deal with me. When you're like, hey, what is this guy? What the hell is he talking about? Yeah, this. This is what I talk about. Be wary. Another reason why I say 12 years and up. I mean, this is not for young children. It's like they've not developed those spiritual skills yet. Like 12 is the age where you basically take on the warrior spirit. Doesn't mean you're gonna go physically fighting, although some might. Who knows? And even before that, it's about the spiritual battle. The knowledge of good and evil of the spirit out there. Be aware that, like, when you're 12, you should be made aware there's some really freaking evil people out there. And, like, the dumbass bullies are like nothing compared to them. That's when you should be made aware of that, in my opinion, at 12. That's how I had that, and that's how everybody should have it. Because if you don't get made aware of that, you're just gonna stay a little kid the rest of your life. And squeal whenever real evil happens and become total mind control slave to it. Because you never learned to defend against it and to deal with it. Alright. I'm gonna take a smoke. Hopefully a real person will show up at some point. Until then, it's no chat Tuesday. Right, and anybody who's watching, I hope you like the show. Don't forget to Rogan's it up. I mean, I am intense today and I'm inspired today. I'm doing great. So it deserves that, Rogan. It's a lot of humidity in the air, but it is a very beautiful day and there's a great energy in the air and I'm loving it. Hope you're enjoying your day as well. Right. Man, there's a lot of clips re-emerging from Jordan Maxwell on X, which is great. I mean, I've been following a lot of Jordan Maxwell's speeches and lectures through somebody that typically plays a lot of it on his channel. I hadn't really seen it out there, but now it's like, it's getting out there. It's like people have been steamed ready, made ready for it now, for that sort of level of esoterica. It's great. Because, I mean, Jordan Maxwell had a lot to say about the Catholic Church, too. And he was, like, totally on target. Like, we basically have the same position about it, except he's actually, like, really read books. The books. Like, I've never really been a book reader. I read people. That's what I do. I've never been good at reading books. Never have. Always get distracted. It's like I keep asking questions and there's nobody there to answer. You just have to read it. It's difficult for me. Right, by the way, this energy level that I've had today, I had exactly that on Friday when I had that very long conversation with Geo on the Flat Earth Awakenings. It's been busy. I mean, let's check if he's had any update. I mean, he's been busy with Easter weekend and all that. Let's see. Ah, he's got it, I think. Is this it? I think he's got it. Hold on. Let's check it out. Oh, Earth Awakenings uploaded its own video clip about that. Oh, wait. 3 hours, 41 minutes? Huh. I thought it was longer than that, but there's probably some parts cut out. Okay, so I guess it's here. Awesome. Oh, guess what? Guess what? I'm not gonna post it in the chat. I'm just gonna send it to the people that I know care. Yep. Can't wait to listen back to that. Right. Okay, so I guess none of the regulars are gonna show up today, and that's just fine. It's all good. Because I've had a great time today, and I feel good, and I had a croissant. So let's see if somebody will show up at some point. And if not, then I'm just gonna round out. And it's gonna be absolutely fine. Because I'm very happy with today's show. It's been great. More articles. I mean, everybody knew that the frickin' Pope, and that he's just... that he wasn't even supposed to be a Pope, that he was totally, like, woke and shit, and just... satanic pandering. Is a horrible person, and he was despised, even in the Catholic Church. He was probably involved in, like, this disgusting child smuggling operation with the southern border of the United States too. I mean, they're literally Catholic organizations that were involved in that. They have been caught and shit. It's horrifying. And I mean, this freaking Pope was probably involved in that, in organizing it. So yeah, nobody's missing the Pope. Total piece of shit. Is dead. And he's probably gonna have to face this hell that his peers within the Catholic Church have made up over the centuries. Because they did make that up. They created that envisioned world for people to fear. They created the hell. Dante's Inferno. They designed that idea. It wasn't there. Jesus did not, like, give that any recognition. Like, the response to evil would be punishment. Not, oh, they're gonna burn in hell. Like, Jesus never said that. Why? Because the Catholic Church made it up. It was always like a mind control tool for their flock. They needed a boogeyman story to keep them in line, keep them obedient to the church. Right? Does it mean that you're not going to face punishment for your crimes when you die? Oh yeah, you will. It's just not in that particular fashion. Works differently on the other side. It'll be much closer to you basically just experience the hurt that you've caused from within those other people, and then not have any protection against it, or like you can justify it. No, you won't be able to. You will just feel it. It'll be more like that. It will be goddamn painful, I can tell you that. Yep. You will suffer for your weaknesses. You will hurt for the pain you've caused. Right? And the pain that I've caused, yeah, somebody getting triggered because they're not able to confront their inner selves properly, and then feeling hurt and then blaming it on another, yeah, that doesn't count. Yeah, people just being easily triggered fuckwits is not going to be my painful experience after that. Well, that's all on you. Yeah, other people's inability to confront their inner selves is not my fault. I mean, I literally even preface it to my watchers, like, hey, this is gonna happen, you have to be careful. If you're not, don't frickin' blame me if you basically contract the devil because I trigger you so much. That's on you. And why, how it works. Yeah, all of it. Right, so I guess I'm gonna round out the show then. Thanks everyone for coming. Hope you liked this show. If you did, don't forget to Rogan's it up. And if you haven't already, follow me here on Rumble and be here when I'm going live, which is normally 2 p.m. Amsterdam time every day. And please also do support me through the PayPal, Patreon, Gifts and Go. Links are in the description box below. Or send me a super chat over at the Rumble live chat while I'm live. Or subscribe to my channel, support me that way. I could really use the support always. So, I mean, don't hold back. Please support your local Arwin. Think I'm worth it. Especially on the shows like these, when I'm like highly inspired. I mean, is it not inspiring to you? Well, then my channel is not for you. This is what I'm all about. And if you can't follow, if it doesn't mean anything to you, then this is not your channel. Right, so I'll be back tomorrow with Flat Earth Early Bird number 2269 on a Wednesday. Hope to see you all then. And until the next video, keep it flat.